Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to the channel. Hey, today it's kind of raining again outside and it's going to be pretty cool, but we're going to ride anyhow. So we'll gear up in our rain gear and we're headed off to St. John's. So we'll hit the road here shortly.
It looks like it's going to be a little bit of a rainy ride.
After spending the entire morning of riding through rain, we were all just a little bit rain weary. But the sun finally came out and we were able to make headway on our trip towards St. John's. The blue sky was kind of a nice sight to see after so much rain we've gone through so far. We stop at the Clarenville area to fuel up, take a break, get some snacks and some drinks, and before hitting back out onto the highway. It's been a long day and it was kind of exhausting to ride through the rain. It wasn't as much fun to film, though we went through some beautiful areas. But we finally make it to Mount Pearl where we fuel up before heading into St. John's. St. John's is really a unique town in Newfoundland, and it has one of the most secure, safe harbors in all of Newfoundland. There's just a narrow strait that opens up to the Atlantic Ocean. There's a lot to do downtown, and there's a lot of things to see in and around St. John's. As we wind around St. John's downtown area, we kind of go up and down and around a little bit on our way to Signal Hill. We're going to take that in again this year so that Roy and Sherry can take a look around. It's really a neat area, and it's one of the must-see stops when you go to St. John's. Signal Hill overlooks the St. John's Harbor and the Narrows, which is the only entrance into the harbor. Despite Signal Hill having fortifications that date back to the mid-17th century, it is more renowned for the first transatlantic wireless transmission on December 12, 1901, by Marconi, the inventor of the radio.
Well, here's my end of day, and what a crazy great day it was. First of all, it was raining, and then it got sunny, and beautiful, beautiful scenery. No complaints here. When we got to St. John's, we got the chance to go up and down hills, and I'm talking steep hills. And for me, that was fun, and luckily nothing untoward happened as far as that goes. I'm going to turn this camera around, and well, actually I'll let Mike do that with his end of day so he can show you the view from our hotel room. It's beautiful. See you tomorrow.
Boy, today was quite the day. We started out on the highway with it just kind of raining. Steady, it wasn't coming down hard, but we sure were getting wet. But the closer we got to St. John's, the more the sun came out, and by the afternoon, it was really nice. Gord's got a hotel for us here that's basically right downtown on the harbor, real close to all the action on George Street. So I'm sure we'll take that in. We've made arrangements to get new tires for Sumo tomorrow. So we'll get that done, and we'll just kind of resupply and get ourselves ready to go. I want to turn the camera around though and show you the view from the hotel window here. We are on the 5th floor, and this is looking down right in front of the hotel here. And I'll pan up, and then there is the harbor. And George Street, where all the bars and restaurants and taverns are at, are off to the left here. And if you look just to the left here, up that hill, is Signal Hill, where we took some videos earlier today. But this is kind of fun. I know Gord really liked St. John's when he was in the military. He had the opportunity to spend some time here, so he's got fond memories of that. So we're going to start to relax for this evening, and we'll see you tomorrow. Take care.
Well, here at Aegis Moto Adventures, after a long, hard day, there's one thing we really, really like, and that's lots of beer.
I don't have anything to say, Mike.
Well, hello everybody, and welcome back to the continuing adventure. Today was day 12. We left Grand Falls-Windsor in central Newfoundland here, and finally ended up at the provincial capital, St. John's, right on the Atlantic coast here. After a fairly decent day, the first 4 hours were rainy, wet, but fortunately the sun came out and things dried up for us, so it was a pretty good transit across this right-hand half of Newfoundland. So in detail, I'll just slip the map again here, situate you. Grand Falls-Windsor was our place last night. We just basically got on the Trans-Canada Highway, went through Gander, some of you may be familiar with that town, and through the Terra Nova National Park, and meandered our way through a few little towns along the way, stopped for gas, stopped to have a snack, and eventually made our way right into St. John's. And in fact, before we arrived and checked into our hotel, we went up to Signal Hill, which is a very significant historical landmark here in St. John's. I believe that was a place where Marconi did his first transatlantic wireless communications attempt. Well over a century ago for sure. I don't remember the exact date. I think it was maybe 1903 or something like that. So very nice place. It's a super location here. We're here for 2 nights, so we're gonna take our time and enjoy everything that Newfoundland culture has to offer. So hope you enjoyed the ride with us today. We'll get back to you as soon as we're back on the road again. Thank you.
Good morning, everyone. We have this day kind of built into our schedule here where we're going to go get some tires on Sumo today because the ones that are on there are pretty tired. But we woke up to rain, and I think today the high is only supposed to be 48 degrees. So it's going to be chilly, foggy, rainy, just kind of a drizzly day. So it's a good day to kind of sit back and relax anyhow. So we're getting ready here, geared up to run the bike over to the shop to get the new tires, and then this afternoon we'll probably goof off. When we had put the bikes to bed the night before, I noticed there was something wrong with my side stand. The bike was leaning over way too far, and at a glance I couldn't tell exactly what was going on. Unbeknownst to me, the screw that holds the side stand on had backed out and was loose, and it had bent the side stand mount. So when I got to the shop, I had to sit on the bike while they got it all bent back into shape, and then with a little bit of Loctite, they were able to get it back on the bike, and I was finally able to dismount the bike. Shoo, finally. Here's the place that I stopped to get my tires for Sumo. It's Honda Powerhouse. I'd really kind of like to give them a shout out. Boy, they fit us right in, and they helped us get the right tires that we were after, and they've been just absolutely nothing but pleasant. So if you're ever in St. John's and you need something done, even if you don't have a Honda, because we have the KTMs, and the KTM dealer turned us down, but Honda said, yeah, we'll get you right in. So bless their hearts, and we're really thankful that they helped us out. Well, with Sumo's side stand repaired and new shoes on him, we're ready to go and head back into town. We're going to take today a little bit easier today and kind of relax. I did want to show you our underground cavern here where we had to park the bikes. It was a little treacherous getting in and out of the underground parking, and I actually had to duck my head because it was so low in spots that I'm pretty sure my helmet would have hit. But yeah, it was interesting. The following day on the way out, Sherry ended up dropping her bike trying to get out of there at the entrance. It was just kind of hilly and treacherous. At the time, they were doing some construction, and they actually had stoplights set up underground so that cars wouldn't hit each other head on, and you could get through a certain section. It was like about 3 or 4 levels. But we finally make it to our parking spot. What a difference a day makes. Boy, we are all fogged in. It's been drizzling all day. But we got the tires changed on Sumo, and tomorrow we'll be on the road again looking for whales, puffins, and icebergs. So we're going to be heading north. Okay, it's really lights out now. See you tomorrow.